Mr. Shah, the TRS in all probability did not join was because they didn't want to come on the same platform as the Congress. What was the reason that the Aam Aadmi Party did not join, even though the Aam Aadmi Party has about 15,000 votes, which is not as much as, say, the other opposition parties? But what was your reason for not coming in on the same platform? Because many times over, Arvind Kejriwal has gone on record to call Mamata Banerjee his elder sister.
See, the Aam Aadmi Party has very good relations with many opposition parties and definitely with TMC chief Mamata Banerjee. Having said that, on the question of a candidate for the presidential elections, Aam Aadmi Party is going to take the call once we know who are the candidates that are in the final round of selection. And I think that is where Aam Aadmi Party is going to chip in. What we are very clear is that the direction that the country is going in under the current BJP regime, where each and every norm of constitution is being broken, institution after institutions like the Enforcement Directorate, CBI, IT, all of them are being unleashed only at the will and at a split second decision of one leader and one party. That needs to be stopped, not for just Aam Aadmi Party or any single party. It is for the democracy of a country that is today come under attack. And our joining or agreeing on any candidate is going to be decided based on the suitability of that candidate. Which candidate is we feel confident will protect the constitution and not protect only the leaders and the ideology of one political party.
You know, stay with me, Mr. Shah. I want to bring in Dr. Kakoli Ghosh, Lok Sabha MP, TMC. Dr. Ghosh, it was your leader, Mamata Banerjee, that called this opposition meet. But I want to ask you, in the history of India, only once has a president been elected unopposed, and if I'm not wrong, it was in the year 1977, Mr. Sanjeeva Reddy. But would you not reckon that, or is it an utopian concept right now, that both the ruling party and the opposition come together with a single name? Do you think that's not happening anymore? Because what's happening outside, pitched battles will be fought on this pitch as well.
The opposition has a responsibility. And in many states, the opposition is still ruling in the state government. If you speak of West Bengal, BJP has fared very badly in the last assembly election. That proves that the people of India, they don't want to see BJP at the power anymore, at the helm of power anymore. So it is difficult to come to a consensus for a candidate which is fielded by the Bharatiya Janata Party, who are doing the divisive politics, and they have sent this country absolutely in jeopardy as far as economy is concerned, peace is concerned, solidarity is concerned, federal structure is concerned. So the opposition has rightly come together. And if you consider the number of MLAs together in the country, then the total number with the Bharatiya Janata Party is approximately 1,300 or something. The rest are in the opposition. So if the opposition parties come together and field, then we think that we are going to get a candidate of consensus.
Dr. Ghosh, may I just come in, because you said that the numbers could possibly lie with the opposition, but with what we've done is we've looked at the numbers very clearly. Now, given the combined strength of all opposition parties in parliament and the assemblies, making up 51.1% of the total points against the NDA's 48.9%. So it's very close, but having said that, yes, on paper you might have that marginal lead, but parties like YSRCP, parties like AIDMK, parties like BJD have traditionally every time voted with the BJP. So do you really think you have a chance to moot your candidate?
Of course, because there is still a lot of time, and in an election of this stature, I think the opposition parties will again sit together and they will come up with a candidate who will be voted as our Rashtrapati Ji, who will at least show us the proper light of guidance as far as the constitutional provisions are concerned, which are being trampled upon by the present regime.